from examples of deconstruction. As I am giving the example of deconstruction, it is necessary that first we know that what is deconstruction, as Bhavna has already explained in detail deconstruction. But in general sense, if one asks that what is deconstruction, especially in terms of literature, then we may say that deconstruction means deconstruction in related to any literary text. We can say that to give visibility to invisible things, that is intentionally or unintentionally invisible, means to means to throw light on the dark side, which is intentionally not visible by the poet. This poet doesn't have show the something that is invisible, because we want to say something from his point of view only. So that deconstruction needs to give visibility to invisible things. And here one question arises that how deconstruction decentralize the central idea, means how deconstruction throws light on the invisible things. Here we can say that there is always lacuna or aporia kind of things in every literary text that is already there, but we just want to do that. We have to find out that lacuna or aporia, and through which we can break that and we can have a new meaning. Meanings are already there, but we just have to find out new meaning in a different way. So that is deconstruction. Now, examples of deconstruction. Mending. I have taken the poem by Robert Frost, which is Mending. The title of the poem is Mending. Here we can say that two persons are mending the wall. Means a wall between two houses. That here poet is talk about himself, that what his point of view about the wall and what his neighbor's point of view about the wall. Both have different point of view with the same wall. Means here we can say that poet is in favor that wall should not be there between our homes, because to be a good neighbor. But his neighbor, his speaker or poet's neighbor, he thinks that wall is one kind of tradition that we have decided. Means if we are following this we are following this tradition from the many years, so we should not break this tradition. But as a poet believes that there should be no wall between their homes, and we always consider wall as something that barriers of communication. Means if we can say that there are two persons and there can be a barrier in communication, means they can say we have wall kind of thing that we can't communicate, or we can say that emotion exchange. So there is something like, so the theme of this poem is that we want to get to know the person. If we have wall between two persons, that we can't communicate with person, we can't get to know that what his point of view, his ideas and thoughts and his perception to see the same thing. So, as you know, that poet Robert Frost has written this poem. Whatever he has written, whatever the lines we found in his poem, is always we can see that always appeals to his point of view only. That as he has written the poem, that we can see every situation from this point of view, and somewhere we think that his neighbor somewhere has some negative attitude, while poem has some positive attitude. Here to our life, the work of hunter is another thing. My apples will never get across, and eat the thorns under his pile. Spring is a misty feeling. It is all about what poet feels about the mending wall, and why he does not want to have walls between their homes. Spring is a misty feeling. Here, spring is a misty feeling. He talks about nature, that he is much more near to the nature. So we have to use a pen to make them balance. Stay where you are until to make them balance. Something there is that doesn't love a world. This line is first line, and he has repeated this stands for again something here, something is someone. Someone means a poet, a speaker that he says that doesn't love a ball, means he don't love the ball. That wants it down, I could say, else to him, means we don't want ball between them. This whole line we can say that this whole line proves that poet's point of view is right in compared to speaker's point of view. But now from this slide we can have some little biology. I have found some biology opposition. As you know that what is biology opposition? Dark, black or white. Here we feel that the black is something negative, but we feel inferiority for black, or we feel superiority for white, and we like to see whiteness. Here is non-conformity and conformity, progressivism and conservation, nature and tradition. Here nature and tradition is again, and here nature is something that we like to be in a company of nature, while tradition is again, these both are against of each other, and nature is something superior or tradition is something inferior. Here speaker or poet believes in nature, and his neighbor believes in tradition, that one should follow the tradition, that tradition of making a wall again and again. As they have, if there is a harsh weather and if wall is damaged by chance, then they have to repair it again and again. So a neighbor believes in tradition, while speaker or poet believes in nature, to be in control of nature. And non-conformity and conformity. Here non-conformity and nature is something is superior, while in compared to conformity and tradition. Now with the help of this biology opposition, there are some main ideas which prove that a neighbor's point of view is somewhere we haven't observed that what neighbors think, that good friendships make good neighbors. It is the only sentence that is spoken by the neighbors, that good friendships make good neighbors. Friendship means here we have to take a goal. Means when speaker and neighbor will jointly repair the goal, they will have to come together, and that definitely will have some conversation so that they can understand each other. So here that good friendships make good neighbors. And even the title of the poem, that mending pole. Mending pole. Mending pole means mending means to connect. Even the title of the poem suggests this same idea. If we take mending as adjective, here it is verb, but if we take mending as adjective, then it will then mending will become a word that mends relationship rather than a word that mends. Even Sir had given us one example that time flies like an arrow. If we interchange adjectives and verbs like time flies as a noun and life as a verb and arrow as an objective, then the meaning will be always different. So in that way we can say that there is always lexicon or lexicon through which we can have layers of meaning. And in conclusion, I would conclude with that in every writing, including our deconstruction of a text, continuous deconstruct itself, means we don't deconstruct any literary work, but literary work itself deconstructs itself, and